With your hosting account set up, it's now super easy to install Joomla. You can go to yourdomainname.com/cpanel, and that is going to take you to this screen here where you then can enter the username that you created when you set up your hosting account and the password that they emailed to you. Clicking login, you'll be taken to the HostGator control panel. This is where you will have all the options from seeing your account information. You'll be able to set up email addresses. You'll be able to view the files that are on your hosting account. This is where you can create subdomains if you would like. And then here when you get to the software and services section, you'll see that there's a button called Quick Install. Clicking on this will take you to a quick install section where you'll see here on the left hand side you have a variety of things that can be installed, from billing software, chat software, content management systems, e-commerce, all the way down. So lots of options here. But of course we're going to look under content management system, which is abbreviated CMS, and click on Joomla. Clicking on Joomla is going to take us to this screen where it is going to tell us this is the version that it is going to install. And here we will be able to select our domain. If you only have one domain, it's going to be listed there. If you will be having multiple domains, you can select the one that you will be installing Joomla on. Your next option is to enable auto upgrades. Now what this means is if Joomla comes out with version 3.3.4 or they eventually get to version 4.0, that every time that Joomla has a new version come out, your website would be automatically upgraded. Now first, that can sound really awesome, that can sound really exciting, but I would encourage you to uncheck that box. And the reason being is because, yes, they put out new security updates and things like that, but especially if you're going from a version 1.5 as they had to a 2.5 to a now 3, and let's say they come out with a 4, which will eventually happen, that the extensions that you have installed on your website that we're about to get to in a little bit, they may not be updated as quickly. So when a new version comes out, that does not mean that your extensions are automatically updated as well. So if you start running a version 3.0 website, or your website is automatically upgraded to 3.5, but your extensions only worked with your website on 2.5, and there is no 3-point version, then it can cause some of the functionality on your website to break, and that is something you do not want. You want to be able to test that before a new feature goes live or before a new version goes live. Here you want to enter your administrative email. That is where everything is just going to be sent to you that has to do with your website. You want to enter the username. Now this is the username that you will use to log into the control panel of your website. A lot of people just go with admin. It can be your name, it can be anything you want it to be. You'll notice there's no password box here. That is because once Joomla is installed, it's going to assign a random password for you. And then you can name your site. Once those are filled out, you click install, and now Joomla will begin to be installed in just a few seconds. Typically, depending on the speed of your connection, you'll have Joomla installed. You'll have a success confirmation displayed on the page along with your password, and it will then list out your URL. You can then click on your URL, click on the URL, and you will be taken to this demo site. And this is again where it's going to show you just the basic Joomla that has been installed. It's not pretty, doesn't look nice yet, but that's what we're about to do now that Joomla is installed. So get ready.